Hello, friends. I'm Royal Caribbean Chief Meteorologist James Van Fleet coming to you from our corporate headquarters, our global headquarters of Miami, Florida. If you are from the area of Texas or Florida, it may look familiar to you. I was actually a TV weatherman for about 25 years in Orlando, Tampa, Dallas, a bunch of places. Been with the Royal Caribbean for about 3 years, and we want to talk about the tropics because I know that's on your mind. We also have been thanking our global TV provider, Global Eagle, as well as the Weather Channel. You may have noticed we've added that into the rotation for your selection in your staterooms. This will help us keep that information current on Dorian, as several of those folks over there are dear friends of mine and colleagues as well. Here's what we know, and then we're going to talk about what's the unknown and what are we looking for. And by doing that, we're going to break this up into two different sections, up to about the point of Hispaniola and then beyond. So what we do know with this storm, as it grows in intensity, Dorian likely headed to hurricane status here pretty soon. And over the next couple of days, we'll see the sustained winds grow to around Cat 1, possibly Cat 2 category. So do expect that we will be upgrading the name as well as tweaking the track, which I will tell you, the model track have been very consistent for several days. And we look for that to give us either average, above average, or say low confidence in what we're seeing. And up to this point right here, this is fairly high confidence for the next 2 to 3 days of where we expect the center of this system to go. Now, the models, of course, pretty in line. You want to see that as well. The closer they are, the more they agree with what our assessment is of the storm, the higher confidence we can have. So again, I'm going to take it to this part right here. This is where we have confidence up to Hispaniola, Haiti, Dominican Republic. The models, a lot of them right here go over this part of the island where there are not mountains. What we want to see happen, of course, we never want to see any damage for any country or area, but we want to see the center of the storm come in here over central or western Dominican Republic or possibly Haiti. Those mountains that you see right there in the middle of the island rival some of the Rocky Mountains. They reach around 12 to 14,000 feet. And if we see the center of this system come in there, it would shred Dorian apart and we would basically kiss this thing goodbye. So up until this point, the storm reaching Hispaniola, there's a high certainty. What happens after that will all depend on where that center comes in. And you can see a lot of models are on that eastern edge. So time will tell, and I think by Wednesday to Thursday, we're going to know for sure where this is coming in and crossing Haiti and Dominican Republic on Thursday, and we'll have an updated video for you because everything now after this is all dependent on can the storm survive going over Hispaniola. So from here on, this is all just the what-ifs and how this could play out for the end of the week and the upcoming Labor Day weekend. I'm showing you the European model. This is Saturday, and you can see over the central and northern Bahamas, which would include Freeport, Nassau, and Perfect Day Coco Cay, if it survives Hispaniola. So where would it go? Well, this is where we start looking big. We need to see the steering currents, and just like you drive on the interstates and the roads, you drive where the concrete is and not on the grass or the dirt. I'm a country boy. Sometimes we drive on the dirt, but you get the point. The atmosphere has the same thing. It has roads and areas that you can go and where this system would go. So what you're looking at are the three main drivers of where Dorian would go if it survives past Hispaniola. And Florida is in line. And I want to show you why on maps that are a little easier to see. We've got a big Canadian cold front. It's that time of year for those first fall fronts to come down. We've got a wide upper level low. That's not tropical weather. This is upper level low that's going to make the Gulf very rainy and cloudy for the Labor Day weekend. And high pressure off to the east. So it's literally blocking any other route. A hard turn right, a hard turn left. So the only spot really for this to go would be into Florida on Sunday. So again, this is where I say time out. And remember, because you may have tuned in while we were talking about all this. Everything is contingent upon the storm passing Hispaniola and surviving it. If it hits the mountains, it's done. We're done talking about it. If it makes it past Hispaniola, then we could be looking at, again, tropical storm or Hurricane Dorian coming into Florida on Sunday and Saturday in the Bahamas. So there's a lot of what-ifs Intensity ranges are all over the place in the models, from staying tropical storm going up to Cat 2 or Cat 3. There's just too much time, quite honestly, to have any good feel past what happens with Hispaniola. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to wrap the video for now, and I'm going to make a fresh video for you as we get higher confidence in what happens past Hispaniola so we can better advise you. But that's what we're going to be watching for. And if it does make it past it, those are going to be the environmental conditions that I'm looking at to see where's that roadmap for where the remnants of Dorian or whatever we're left with will go, and we will advise you appropriately. Keep tuning in to your captains and cruise directors as they have their updates through the day. They'll also continuously advise the weather. I'm talking to every captain literally every day out in the Caribbean fleet. We're touching base and talking models and strategic plans. So don't worry, both Miami HQ and your ship bridge team, we've got you, and we're looking out for you. So until I see you again soon, enjoy your vacation, friends, and thank you for choosing Royal Caribbean.